is being recorded.
Hi, this is Ben Munro from the Security Product Marketing team, and I am going to walk you through the EBC deck that covers the Cisco security platform. So this is going to stick pretty close to the script that you'll find at the bottom of every slide, and I urge you to listen, to read, and then to make it your own. You can use your own stats, you can use your own experience, but this is the standard presentation if you like. So I'm going to talk as if I'm talking to a customer, and I'm going to say, let me explain to you and talk you through Cisco's approach to the security portfolio. And what we're going to do is show you how we think about protecting what's now and what's next. So first thing we do is we start with this problem that the security teams are facing when engaging with and trying to support the transformations demanded by the business. And we say to the CISO, look, you're working to build the future, and it's a battle to keep it secure. You're being asked to secure access anywhere on any device in a time where 42% of the workforce is mobile. 88% of organizations have over 5 remote offices. Your network and infrastructure has become more digitized and complex due to new technologies like the Internet of Things and new models like SD-WAN, but you need to provide the same levels of security. And as your business shifts away from private data centers, extending workloads into the cloud and beyond, you're responsible for maintaining instant availability wherever they're running, 24/7, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Security and the business of keeping the company, the organization, the distributed enterprise secure is a grind. You're up against active adversaries who are well-funded and they're endlessly patient. 83% of cybersecurity professionals believe that cyber risk management is more difficult today due to an expanding attack surface, increasing software vulnerabilities, and more sophisticated tactics, techniques, and procedures from adversaries. You're dealing with perennial challenges that never seem to go away, like keeping an accurate inventory of users, applications, and devices. You're juggling business risk alongside security risk while empowering teams to move fast. Yet business decisions continue to be made without security in mind. 39% of professionals say the most stressful aspect of their job is finding out about IT initiatives and projects started by other teams with no security oversight. So new regulations, board mandates, budgets, risk management, and the revolving door of security talent. The grind never stops, and it feels like the treadmill is an endless activity. And let's be honest, we in the security industry haven't helped. To make matters worse, the CISOs have been forced to pick individual solutions from industry that's rife with incompatibility. Vendors are coming to you saying their product is more secure, but many vendors design their teams around single products, creating solutions that are not integrated, and they only address individual threat vectors. So with this approach, it's no surprise that companies find themselves with an average of 75 tools per enterprise environment. So at Cisco, we think it's time to take a different approach. And let me ask you, what do you look for when you are looking for value in security? Your vendors should be people who aren't thinking about selling their products, but about protecting your business. And the best way to do that is for security to work as a team. Teams communicate in real time. Teams learn from each other, and teams respond as a coordinated unit. Your endpoint security has to work with your network security and with cloud security, and you have to have MFA that speaks to identity and to access, and you only get that level of securing your business with a platform approach. And when that happens, security becomes more easy and more effective. So at Cisco, we start with best of breed products, protecting the network, endpoint, applications, and cloud. We use trust verification as a foundational piece to ensure only the right people gain access. Each product is backed with the industry-leading Talos threat intelligence to block more threats and keep organizations safer. We provide automated responses to advanced threats and streamline operations with integrated threat and security management throughout our portfolio. And lastly, we build our products to work with the other technologies you have in place, the integrated security response, even outside Cisco. An amazing security platform starts with a single great product. So as your needs change, you can continue to build out your security posture. And that's where everything gets good. You can offer faster response, unified policy management, scalable infrastructure, better risk mitigation, smarter access controls, and enhanced visibility. And this lands us here, the heart of the Cisco security platform. And we believe that this has to deliver an experience that is simplified for you, success in business that's accelerated for you, and a future that is secured for you. Let's look at each one of those. An experience simplified. This is about security that is simpler to do and to have done to you. Think about using Duo as a corporate user. And security has to take you from overwhelmed to empowered, has to reduce complexity with an integrated and open platform that strengthens operations, gets out of the way, and gives your team time back. Moving to the middle with the success acceleration. This is about the confidence to make new business decisions based on the security that you have, security that fuels progress. You can champion innovation with a powerful and pervasive platform that keeps you safe as your business pursues what's next. And lastly, your future secured. This is about security that helps you breathe easier. Pause.
Is being recorded.
So let's future-proof your security strategy with a platform that you can rely on, backed by unparalleled resources and expertise. So now what we're going to do is go into each of those pillars in a bit more detail. For the security delivering a simplified experience, we want to reduce complexity with an integrated platform that's open, that strengthens operations, gets out of the way and gives your team time back, allowing them to exert greater control with less effort. You want to free your team for what's most important. You want to build on what you already have and then be able to use what you want. You've got to be able to consolidate your security vendors and your security operations without compromising the quality of the reporting and of the control that you need. You need to minimize hassle for end users. Remember, security needs to be simple to use and simple to be done to. Think about the experience of Duo multi-factor authentication as a user with getting a prompt. And as a security professional, this is all going to mean that compliance is made easier for you. And how do we do all of that? Well, look, we want to make your operations easier wherever you're trying to deliver that security, on mobile devices, on mobile endpoints, at the campus, at the branch. And so we want to consolidate control points into a single management interface. If you're ready to talk products with your customer, this is Cisco Defense Orchestrator, or CDO. We want to make deployment faster and easier, like we do with Umbrella and Duo. You want to streamline policy and device updates. We enable frictionless, secure access for users, thinking about the combination here of Identity Services Engine and Duo. And you want to cooperate with your existing architecture. Think about the open APIs and the Cisco Security Technology Alliance partnerships that we have. Next, you want to talk to their customer about how you can help accelerate their success in business and help them champion innovation. And that's achieved by protecting everywhere with a single platform. Security that's able to work at the speed that you're working at to innovate. You're talking now in some of the more traditional security sales language about better efficacy with smarter security. And you want to bring machine scale observations to human scale understanding. So let's look at this circle and kind of think about the two halves of what it brings and how the open APIs and the Cisco Threat Intelligence help us to see more and protect faster with smarter security. How security is designed to help you get where you need to go faster, clearing a path, not getting in the way. And Cisco security, we have to be confident, is hands down the best. Regardless of your environment, we deliver the security you need to thrive as a business. Think about the global threat intelligence, for example. Our security technology can be leveraged in any environment because of the unmatched threat intelligence from Talos that helps give visibility into everything we do. And intelligence spans the entire Cisco security platform, permeating everything we do. And no other competitor can see across the network, endpoint, cloud, DNS, email, and everything in between. So for incident tracking, incident response, direct remediation capabilities, this separates the critical incidents from the noise and enables you to act on what's important. Behavioral analytics and machine learning just augment our security efforts, so solutions adapt and become more effective in real time. Let's look deeper at that circle. Look at the left-hand side, open APIs. No company is a monoculture when it comes to security. Everyone has security products from multiple companies. But the only way you're going to be able to secure your business is for everything to work together. There's always been a presumption from other security vendors that they're the only ones you're using. Interoperability isn't a major focus for a lot of other security vendors. At Cisco, we want it to be the foundation of how we operate because we want to be the foundation of your security architecture, but we know you'll be using solutions from other providers, and that's fine. Whether it's MDM or anything else, we know you'll have a blended or a hybrid environment, and we know we need to be able to work with those other things. We have more partnerships than any other security company, and while we work on the network side, the security, the identity, the access, and more, we're not closed off. So we'll work with any of the other products to provide more signals to give you more control from them. So if you're using an MDM from another company, we will take that into account and we'll base, say, access decisions on the third-party signals that they provide us. And the same goes for security standards. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We want to give you 4 wheels. When it comes to security standards, we want to take advantage of the wealth of knowledge and work being done in this community around open source and security standards. We want to bring all of that together, and we're serious about being open with our technology. We're committed to making an effort on all of these fronts. So let's flip over to the right side of the circle and think about what Cisco brings to bear from the academic and industry validated technology that we offer. We're producing and creating a lot of industry standards and driving a lot of those open source projects. So we're not only taking advantage of what everyone else is doing, but we're creating all of those advantages ourselves, and we're publishing. We want to be a good partner, not only to our customers, but also to the larger security community. That's where the academic and industry validated technologies come in. We have a lot of patents, research that we put out there for others to take advantage of, and we raise the tide for security across the board. We're open with our inventions. We've published open source code around our cryptography and machine learning, and anything that seems like a black box. Our belief is we need to be transparent. And you don't have to be a 20-year security veteran to be effective with our tools. We want to be intuitive. We want to offer intuitive and interactive workflows. So while we've figured out a lot of good controls and apparatus, you're trying to do something while we have 50 other customers trying to do the same thing. So we can provide a lot of information and expertise on how your workflows for protecting Slack or Salesforce should work, or how workflows for setting up 14 remote offices that do or do not VPN into the main office can work. We've worked with every type of company, and we've built a lot of workflows for every type of scenario. Everyone's needs are unique. We can provide as custom a solution as you need, or as out of the box as warranted. And security expertise underpins everything we do. It connects our security expertise to global threat intel and to our to our talented incident response teams. We have teams that think about zero trust, design expertise, product building expertise, cloud delivery expertise. It's about matching technology with know-how. Like our security services, you might not just want a product, you might want a secure business delivered to you, and that's the value that our services can offer. How does this help you accelerate your business? Well, a powerful, open platform keeps you safer as you focus on pursuing what's next. This means protecting your entire business with a single approach, and it becomes easier. Expanding your business to new branches, adding, for example, that new SaaS solution becomes easy. You can become the department of yes. Say yes to new initiatives faster. And with security out of the way, you can focus your teams on higher impact work. And just for a minute, let's think about the sheer scale of the partnerships that we were just talking about. You can choose what works for your business from a broad and open ecosystem, working with your preferred security products using open APIs. Cisco is an open, standards-based exchange platform with an ecosystem of more than 200 partners with more than 300 integrations. So let's move to the last of those pillars now, this idea of securing the future. You need to stay one step ahead. You need to be able to live on the front line of innovation with confidence. You need to invest in a platform that's designed for the long haul and let security expertise take you further. And that's really work in a step-by-step way about how we can provide that. We know that zero trust is a place many of you want to start. Now, we also know that it won't ensure compliance, but it is a great place to start. We take a comprehensive approach to zero trust to secure access across your networks, applications, and environment. It's an approach that helps secure access from end users, end user devices, APIs, IoT, microservices, containers, and more. And in that way, it protects your workforce, your users and devices, workloads, whether they're in public, private, hybrid clouds, and the workplace, everything that's connecting to your network. So obviously, you know, from a product perspective, it's Duo that secures your workforce. Duo security helps protect your users and their devices against stolen credentials, phishing, other identity-based attacks. It verifies users' identities and establishes device trust before granting access to applications. Moving to the middle W, workload, tetration secures workloads. You can secure hybrid multi-cloud workloads and contain lateral movement with application segmentation from Cisco Tetration. You get complete visibility and you get to determine the dependencies within databases and applications. And lastly, think about the workplace where you are, where you might be right now. SD access, software-defined access, secures your workplace. It helps you gain insight into users and devices, and it identifies threats to maintain control of all connections across your network, including IoT devices like cameras, manufacturing equipment, heart pumps, everything else. So we recognize zero trust isn't the only way, but we say it is the best way to think about reducing your risk and keeping you compliant. We also have the people to help you get there, from threat management to implementation. We have a wide range of services and experts to help you improve your security posture. You're responsible, after all, for the security of your network, and then our security advisory services team will help you pursue the right strategy for protecting your digital business. You can use our implementation services to integrate a breadth of security technologies and migrate from other solutions, including your legacy products. We'll also optimize your existing security technologies to boost effectiveness. And lastly, our managed security services combine a breadth of security technologies, intelligence, analytics, and world-class experts. Not only can we manage our devices, we can also help you detect and respond to threats faster. And it's very important that you know we have always championed innovation and we won't stop. We have a proven record of innovating internally, of partnering